Several aftershocks near Vanuatu tonight following today's large earthquake that sent a tsunami scare across the Pacific. It happened after a magnitude 7.8 earthquake struck just after noon Hawaii time. Vanuatu is about 1,000 miles west of Samoa, which was devastated by a tsunami last Tuesday. Today's aftershocks were fairly large but did not trigger a tsunami. So what's causing all this seismic activity, and should we be concerned? KITV's Jill Kuramoto joins us live to explain what all the rumbling's about. Jill.
Well, Jody, what's going on is what scientists say is pretty typical activity for this area. Although today's quake did move some water, fortunately it was nothing destructive. At 6:50 this evening, the time when the first waves from the Vanuatu earthquake were predicted to hit Hawaii, this is about all we saw along the south shores tonight. The 7.8 quake did form a small tsunami in Vanuatu, with the waves measuring only about 24 inches. Scientists at UH Manoa say today's quakes are not unusual.
Earthquakes happen around the Pacific on a regular basis, and the magnitude 8 in Vanuatu today was just another in a long cycle. It's quite typical.
What is atypical? Back-to-back earthquakes measuring 7.1 and larger. And while one earthquake can trigger another one close by, scientists say it's hard to connect these recent quakes.
Far away, we don't understand the connections. So the fact that we've had 3 or 4 of these large earthquakes in the last 10 days is sort of a statistical randomness.
With 3 tectonic plates converging here, the edges of the Pacific are the most active seismic zones on the planet. So we shouldn't be alarmed at the number of quakes here. But what we should be aware of is which ones cause a tsunami. Deep, small quakes don't move the seafloor.
But if you have an earthquake near the seafloor, such as today's earthquake in Vanuatu, which is from a subduction zone event that literally moves the seafloor when it bounces back and releases that stress, that's when you get a tsunami.
Now, geophysicists at the Pacific Tsunami Warning Center say because today's quake was larger than 6.5, they immediately sent out an advisory. It was later upgraded to a watch before they determined we were in the clear. Pacific Tsunami Warning Center scientists say they wanted to err on the side of caution rather than wait for more measurements. Reporting live, Jill Kuramoto, KITV 4 Island Television News.